Hey Flick Fanatics, welcome to a new review from Flick Fanatics. We're here to discuss the new movie, Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta. Directed by none other than F. Gary Gray. F. Gray Gary. According to IMDb, the synopsis is: the group N.W.A emerges from the streets of Compton, California in the mid-1980s and revolutionizes the hip-hop culture with their music and tales about life in the hood. That's about it. What did you like?
I liked, first and foremost, I liked the story a lot because I'm someone that's not familiar with this story. I know some of their music from hearing it here and there, but as far as these characters go, I didn't know a whole lot about them, where they came from, what they went through to get to where they changed the game, essentially. Yeah. So I appreciated this story a ton because it was all news to me, basically, as I watched this, and it made me appreciate their music and their group a lot more than I probably would have without seeing the movie.
Yeah, and I can see that. I'd say people that like the movie would say that, even if they weren't, hip-hop fans at all. It's a really interesting view on what it was really like and what they went through to get to that point of being super famous, super rich, that kind of thing. I'd say my favorite thing was the cast. The cast kind of includes, like, the rapping as well, but the cast was awesome. They had probably the best people to play N.W.A. They could definitely, that was the best they could do.
Yeah.
Ice Cube's son played Ice Cube. The guy that played Eazy-E looks exactly like Eazy-E. Sounds like him too. The guy that played Dre looks like him. The guy that played MC Ren looks like him. DJ Yella. They all look exactly like the actual people, which is really cool. You don't see that a lot. Performances were really great too.
Yeah, going off that, yeah. I would say my other big part I liked is the supporting cast. Specifically Paul Giamatti as Jerry Heller did a very good job of
he played that,
moving the story forward, but also adding like this kind of voice of reason to them.
Voice of reason, but at the same time kind of like the villain in a sense. Visually it was nice. I like the color palettes they used. I like there were certain shots, like Eazy-E was on the phone. Everything behind him was so out of focus.
Yeah.
But he was just like perfectly in focus. I thought that was really cool. And it, I don't know, kind of brought you in to what he was thinking, I guess.
A lot of this movie I thought was edited very well, but that also plays into my one con I had with it. Was some of the pacing to me felt like there was some stuff that was a little chopped up and missing.
Yeah. Oh,
and then there was some stuff that it almost felt like you were dwelling on it for too long.
Yeah. There was some stuff that they I feel like they chopped out, like actual scenes they shot that they removed because they mentioned events that never happened in the movie a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, they mentioned like a shootout or something like that. Never showed a shootout. They didn't really explain who Suge Knight was at first. He was like a bodyguard, then turned record producer, then turned, fucking crazy person. And he is a crazy person. He killed Tupac, things like that. He's a fucking psychopath, but they never really explained that. They just kind of showed that, and then he was just like the bad guy. There was like one scene where he like almost beats this guy to death, and then that's it, kind of. There wasn't a lot of explanation about some of the very important side characters like Suge Knight. MC Ren, honestly, DJ Yella.
It was more focused
at the very beginning.
It was more focused overall, though, on Eazy-E, Dre, and Ice Cube. It was like
which makes sense. I mean, they were like the
limelight.
Exactly.
The front.
The people that made it to success.
Yeah.
And super popularity. I don't know. They could have added a lot. I mean, it was already a super long movie.
Yeah,
what,
that's
2 hours, 2.5?
Yeah, it's
like
pushing 2.5 hours. So that's why you wonder, is like, well, there's stuff missing. It's like, but how long would this movie be if everything was in it?
3.5 hours.
Yeah. Like I said, an outside view on someone that is a little uneducated about this, I would probably say this is around like an 8 for me. I'd say around like a 7.8. Call it there. It's very good. I liked it a lot, and I'd recommend it. For someone that doesn't know a whole lot about this group. There's some really like intense stuff that they captured.
Heavy hitting moments.
They like using real footage from real events during the time period. It makes it all feel more real too.
Yeah, I'd say a little higher, just because I am a big fan of gangster rap. Believe it or not, N.W.A is one of my favorite groups.
Cool, man. Yeah.
I loved it a lot. I went in knowing a decent amount about the group.
Yeah. This
just accelerated that knowledge and gave me more things to think about and look into and things like that. So I'd give it 8.2. I liked it a lot. There was only a few things that I didn't like, honestly. You know, I'd say it was it was good.
Oh, yeah. It's a good movie. I recommend the heck out of it. Give it a watch if you're 17 or older. It's in the theaters this weekend.
16-year-olds, stay away.
Yeah, if you're not old enough, there's some F words in it.
And a lot of naked women.
You're right.
Eazy-E over here.
Yeah, Eazy-E over here. What the hell's going on? We got Eazy-J.
Let me put my sunglasses on.
Whoa. You alright though?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Cool.
I have a doctor's appointment. So that about does it for Matt and myself. We're Flick Fanatics once again. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the movie. Tell us what you think about gangster rap in general. Are you going to see this movie? Do you like the movie? Do you hate the movie? Please favorite, comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, follow us on Tumblr, all that bullshit. That does it. Good night and good luck.